Mom and Dad, do you want your child to be a better reader? To read to learn, not just learn to read? Do you want them to enjoy reading? In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to walk you through some simple steps you can take at home to help boost your child's ability, confidence, and enjoyment as a reader. This is an approach recommended to parents of students at some of the nation's top private and charter schools, but it isn't an approach you find in most schools. Click the link in the description and sign up for a tour of Veritas and come see this approach in action. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jonathan Gray and I'm the headmaster of Veritas Classical Academy. I've worked with hundreds of students in some of the nation's top classical charter schools, and I've seen firsthand the transformative power of a classical literary education in a child's life. If you give me the next 3 minutes, I'm going to walk through these 3 simple steps that you can apply at home to help your child grow in a love of reading. If you give me the next 3 minutes, I'll show you the best way to help your kids learn to love reading at home and explain why schools like Veritas take reading so seriously. So reading seems like a straightforward skill. Letters make sounds, sounds make words, words make books. Read the letters, you can read the books. Seems pretty straightforward. In reality, our brains use about 8 different skills every time we read a book. Reading is a complex skill, like playing a musical instrument or swinging a golf club, and it takes practice. At Veritas, we train our students in all these skills, and 3 of them, the ones associated with word recognition, are best taught in the classroom. But the other 5 are easy for you to support at home, and they're the ones that do the most to help make reading a joy instead of a burden. Here's how you can support those skills at home. 1. Read with your kids every night. 20 minutes is a good target. As best you can, try to read with expression. Do different voices for the characters. Try to help your kids feel the emotions the characters are feeling through the way that you read. The more you get into the reading, the more the kids will experience it and get into it as well. 2. Pick the right books, both in difficulty and in content. When kids are listening to someone read aloud, their comprehension level is typically several levels higher than when they're reading on their own. This is important because vital reading skills like vocabulary, syntax, verbal reasoning, and background knowledge are developed by exposure to texts that are higher above their level than they're capable of accessing on their own. It's similar to athletic training. You make gains in athletic training by training at the top end of your ability level rather than your comfort zone. As for content, books are like food. If you're an athlete trying to train at the top of your ability level, you need to give your body nutrient-dense foods if you're going to make the growth that you want. Our minds are the same way. You need to give your kids nutrient-dense books to help their minds grow. So, pick classic books, books that have lasted for decades, for centuries. These are the books that have nourished the minds of great men and women in the past, and they'll do the same for your student. Check out the book list on veritasclassical.com if you want some ideas. 3. Read books yourself. Our children are always looking to us as models and patterning their behavior after ours. If your kids see you reading for enjoyment, they'll learn that reading is something that everyone, adults and children, can do for fun. And it's not just something that adults make children do in school, but don't find enjoyment in themselves. So, grab a book you've always wanted to say that you'd read and help model for your child what intellectual curiosity and growth can look like. And there you have it. If you want to see what it looks like for kids to delight in reading, click the link in the description and sign up for a tour of Veritas Classical Academy. The approach I just described is the one that we recommend to all the parents of our students, and we would love to have you join our community by filling out a free application to our classical, tuition-free public charter school. I would love for your student to love books as much as our students do.